Hi guys, I am going to make stir fries ramen noodle for the husband. He requested me to make him some fried noodles to take to work tomorrow. I want to stop by and show you guys how I do it. This is the noodle that I'm going to be using to stir fry. I am going to cook the noodle first. My water is ready to go. Working with one hand. Bear with me, guys. Give me a second. Let me put that down. Sorry about that, guys. Let's put that in there. I will use 2 packs to cook the noodle. Okay. Just let that cook. Let me grab my chopstick for stir. It's going to be a simple stir fry, non-vegetables, just because I am too lazy to cook the vegetables, and and he probably doesn't mind leaving the vegetables out. He's not a very vegetable person, so we are going to leave that out. All right. This won't take too long. Once the noodle is soft, I will go ahead and rinse that with cold water. Okay. That is in high heat. Maybe I should turn it down a little bit so the water doesn't squirt out. Put to number 8. Yeah, it's a late request. If you have asked sooner, I would have made it prepared with more other stuff in it, but it was a last minute request, so he is just gonna get a simple, no vegetables, but I did chop up the chicken breasts that were left in the refrigerator. It was a hen that I bought to make a chicken soup. I took the breast part and kept it for later dish. So it came in handy. Okay. Cook that down. Look at my tulips, my Valentine tulips. It is like going droopy. It's dying. Poor thing. That was my Valentine's gift from husband. Okay. Let me fill the noodle. A little hard. Give it time. This one takes a little longer than the instant noodle that I used in my first stir fry instant noodle tutorial. That noodle is thin, so it's faster in cooking. This one's a little thick, so I'm gonna have to cook it down a little longer until it's soft. I think that's good enough. Just kind of fill it. If you don't feel any hardness, then you're good to go. All right, let's go ahead and strain that out. Let me get back with you guys. All right, guys, we are going to drain the water out. There's my strainer. And all you have to do is give it a cold water rinse. Okay. Make sure you get all the, wash it really good. You don't want your stir fry to be soggy from the, from the starch stuff. Okay. What? And that's good. Shake it. The water out. Oh. Okay, leave it back there and we will get that ready to go. Set that aside and let's go ahead and cook your meat. Hi guys, let's get started. I got my heat turned on. I haven't added any oil yet, so give me about a second. Let me grab that. Now I'm going to try something different today. Normally I would make my own sauce. This time I will use the packaged seasoning that came with the noodle. I probably won't add the whole thing. I'll add some of them and kind of taste it. If it tastes okay, then, you know, I'll adjust the amount to put in. All right, let's get heated. I am just using regular vegetable oil. Let's see how that goes. I finally got a tripod stick to hold my phone so I could get a good angles on my cooking now. I am so happy. Okay. Let's cook that. I put a little bit more oil so that when I cook the noodle, it doesn't get too sticky and stick to the pan. Okay. I'll let that brown up a little bit and I will add my ground chicken or chopped chicken. All I did was chopped it up. Yes. You look at me, you're like, what is she doing?
I know what you're doing.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna cook that thing. Maybe you guys could see it that well. By the way, this is great. Look at that. Yes, I'm talking to you, honey. The stick is working awesome. Just cook the meat until it is cooked, fully cooked. And then we will set that aside while we fix up the sauce for the noodle. I don't want to overcook the meat. That's why I'm taking it out while I'm making the sauce. I think we're out of it, honey. Yeah. You might just use your duct tape. Okay. Now looks like that's good. So we'll take that out. plastic is burning. I hope I'm not burning anything. Okay. Get the meat out. And just dump that thing. It takes too long. Scoop it up. I don't have my chicken broth today, so I am just going to use regular water. Whoa! I just dropped my spoon. It's because somebody is in my way. Somebody's butt is in my way. Okay, let's see. Get a new spoon. Okay. Now be sure to have extra sauce. When you cook your noodles, it's going to soak up a lot. You want a flavor stir fry, you got to have extra sauce in there. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm going to try to use the packaged seasoning. See how that turns out, and I'll adjust the flavor. I'll use one pack of that. Mix it, mix it. Looks like I need more water. I don't think I have enough water to give it more. Okay, I'm gonna mix this much. Since I'm gonna kind of bring it down and let the sauce thicken up, so I might need extra more. Let me taste the broth and sauce with a tap. Not bad. Okay. I think I got rid of the other one.
You want to take your time and show them all?
Where is my other sauce? Oh, it's over here, guys. I said I was going to use one pack. I'm going to use the other one as well, since it's a little bit on the plain. So 2-pack, I did use 2-pack of the noodle. So I'm just using what came with the package.
No, 5.
Okay. There's another seasoning. I think this is the soup base. I'm gonna use this one. Both of the pack that I use are soup base. This one has a spiciness.
All the way down. Again. No, start over. You stop.
I could hear you guys over here. Hello. That really gives it a flavor. I'm gonna use a whole pack on this one, guys. That brings out a lot of flavors. I'm getting it all on me. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Let me clean myself up. Alright guys, let's get that going. Stir that up. So I use 1 pack of the red one. I think that's good enough because it seems like adding that gives it a lot of flavor. I don't want to use 2, that might be too much. Because I still want to add other stuff to it. And that gives it a little bit kick to it, spiciness. I am going to use oyster sauce because I like to have mine kind of like dark color, and it gives a little bit extra sweetness to that. That's probably like a little bit over 1 tablespoon that I just added. Mix that well. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Okay. Okay, let me give it a taste. That tastes so good. That just gave it a extra flavor. I like hoisin sauce in my stir fry because hoisin sauce has that rich taste, gives it the sweetness as well. So I'm going to put a little bit of hoisin sauce in there, guys. Hoisin sauce. Here's my hoisin sauce. Let's see. Can you see that? There you go. This is a hoisin sauce. I'm going to give it about a little bit, like, I think that's like 1 tablespoon. Okay, give it a good mix. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give that a taste. That's good. That is good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the heat so that the sauce gets to thicken up. You don't want to add your noodle while you have a loose broth or sauce because that just doesn't absorb to me as good. And the flavor is just not tasteful as a thick sauce. And I don't put cornstarch to, to make it go faster. I just like to give it a little longer cook. Stir a little bit. I hope that didn't cloud up my phone. I'm gonna add my chicken while that's cooking because I didn't flavor my chicken, so it's on the plain, and I wanted to let it cook with the sauce so that gives it flavor to the chicken. Okay. Simple stir fry today. Okay. I'm gonna let that cook. I'm gonna put this up. I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper. Just a little. Just sprinkle some in there. That's good. Okay. See, the sauce is starting to get thick, I'm gonna add my noodle in a little bit. Just let it cook a little bit. Turn it down. I wanted you guys to see it. See guys, the sauce is starting to thicken up a little. And it's kind of going down, so I'm going to add my noodle in. Let me give it a final taste. Delicious. Delicious. Here's my noodle. Add that in. Now my heat is still on high because I want the sauce to, you know, soak up more. Still got some right here. I'm switching. I feel like I can't work well with my left hand with a chopstick. Okay. There it is. Now let's cook it down until we don't have any the sauce. I want it to cook the sauce down. Let me give a noodle a taste. Good. Good, good. Trying to cook down the sauce. I don't want any of the sauce left in there. See that? Our sauce is starting to soak up the noodle. Make it like a stir fry out of noodle soup. I think that's good. That's good enough. Let's turn off my heat and we are finished. You want to taste it, Daddy? Okay, hold on.
Really nice chocolate noodles.